Okay, Avocet lesson 4, and this will conclude the opening section of the tune, the piece, the part of it that makes quite a nice solo guitar performance. After this section, it goes into the kind of the jigs section with a lot of basically with the guitar is just doing a vamp in that section, with the violin taking the lead. But for now, just to conclude this opening 3 minutes or so it is on the original album version. It's a bit shorter on the live ones. So it's a very short section. This is only 4 bars. That's if we're measuring it as 4/4, but some quite rapid little semiquaver action going on. So we ended the last section with that little okay, or open string there maybe. Now we're back up in this part of the fretboard, and it goes like this. Now the fingering on the first part, okay, that first phrase is actually easiest to play like this, with these fingers here, on frets 11, 12 and 14. But to get the next bass note in, you need to change everything. So I suggest starting like this, okay, index already hovering where your bass note's going to go. So then you can play, melody on the 3rd string and 2nd string there. Fingers 2 and 4, bit of a stretch but doable. And then you can go straight to bass note on 11 on the 6th string. And the melody now on the 2nd and 3rd strings here. Okay. Now he puts a little embellishment on here. Again, that's up to you how confident you are about doing that already. Very quick hammer on to the 14th fret. In fact, it might work. If you want to be, don't worry about the 2 frets up with a little finger. It's such a quick little thing. It's almost inaudible, that little ornament there. All right. Now we're into a tricky section, tricky right hand part here. Originally I thought the next part went like this. Alright, that's the notes. Here's the melody. I'm just showing you the way I was playing it, which works. You know, it's not the way he played it, but it works. So index on fret 7, and you say you've got these 2 notes on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and you've got a pull off from the 9th fret of the 2nd string. And again, that's a little tune. Okay. And the bass goes from there to there, 9 to 8 on the 6th string. Or we could use 2 separate fingers there. Alright, that's quite nice and easy. Bit of a trick, bit of a problem to get down from here, of course. Let's just try that. Bit clumsy, but you can see that would work, wouldn't it? Alright, no problem. But listening closely to the original, you can hear that this first note rings on over the next notes. So it's obviously not a pull-off. What he's actually doing is this. Okay, so that's getting these right hand fingers to perform a little dance in the right order on the top 3 strings. And this is quite tricky. It took me a while to get this to work, and I'm still not sure I can get it every time. I did it that time. Maybe so I can do it again. Yeah, see? So the right hand fingers are going middle, index, third, index, middle, index, third. So it's a slightly unusual order of the fingers. Normally, when you use those three fingers in classical arpeggios, they're going, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1. Here they're going to go 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay, so the index is coming in between these two. These two and 3 are taking the lead, if you like, and the index is in between them. So I can show you on the right hand here. Again, I'm forgetting the bass for the moment. That's the least of your problems. Okay. So, can be done with a bit of practice if you're not used to using your three fingers in various classical patterns, Now with the bass, just the middle going down to index. Alright, like that. That's how he does it. As I say, if you prefer, that's okay. I think this one is slightly easier coming down from here. Okay. So that's the issue, it's getting from here to either that or this. Alright. So you can tell that, again, this is the thing about dadgad and this technique of playing in this region of the fretboard, is if you've got a scale, you've got a scale here. That's the third, second and first of the D major scale. Okay, so that's where he does it. Now from here, again, there's two ways of doing this next passage. There's a solo guitar version live from I think 1978, where he seemed to do it a little bit differently from how it sounds in the other versions. So I'll show you both ways. Here is at least this is the way I first thought it was done. Yeah, up here, running down the scale, this is one beat, this is semiquavers. Okay, A bass, and then, so remember you're coming down from this, there's a descending bass line here, so it's starting from this bass note, go from there to the open A bass, and the tune is coming down the scale from there, 12, 11, 9, 12 on second string. Okay, that goes to, get that fingering right. Okay. So going to a C sharp bass for 11, 6th string. And the tune is here on 10 and 9 on the 2nd and 3rd strings. Let me try that again. Okay. But the way he does it quite clearly on this solo acoustic version is he slides down from here to there to start with, then slides back up here, like that. So none of this, might be that, because it's very quick. And actually in all the versions you hear this bass slide, which works very nicely if you've got the slide on the 2nd string as well. Okay, so that's your option 2 if you like. which is certainly the way he did it at least once. So just again, quavers there, not semiquavers, just a slide down or partial slide. You could get you could always do something twiddly between here and here if you feel like it. Otherwise, yeah, that's fine. Sliding these two fingers here. And then the index drops onto the 9th fret 3rd string. Alright, so let's try and get up to that point. Okay, now from there, index slides up. Right, now, more options here. To begin with, I thought it went back to that note. But at least one of these versions, it goes to the open 2nd string, like that. So okay. Just change the angle a little bit here. Try and make that get as clear as I can. Once more. Okay. That's with the open 2nd string version. You could easily go, which I think sounds quite nice, but I'm not sure whether certainly one time he leaves that string open, whether it's by accident or not, it's hard to tell. They obviously both sound fine. That's kind of sweeter, but that's just as good. Alright, so from there we've got a whole run of rapid semiquaver business going on. So he starts with, back to this position here with these two fingers on 9th fret, 2nd and 3rd. Now open 1st and 2nd, A bass, and those open strings let you get down to here, G bass, and the B on the 4th fret 2nd string. In fact, I think yeah, this fingering is going to be easier here for the next passage. 3rd finger on the bass, 2nd finger on the B. So we're doing that. From there into a bar, and we 4th fret, so and 6th and 1st strings, 7th fret on the 2nd string, and then semiquavers, G bass again, and alternating 1st string, 2nd string 4th fret, 1st string, 2nd string. Now it's possible to play that part with a little finger here, so there you've got all 3 strings now. But he doesn't play it that way because you can hear, when you hear this note, you also hear, in one of the versions, the open G string. So he's definitely playing it there. Obviously that's a, a kind of accidental note, you don't really need that in there. And from there it goes to, it's the final of the phrase in this whole section. And ending on a nice D chord. So, let me go right back to the beginning of this section and take you through bar by bar. Again, like I say, I'm assuming 4/4 for these 4 bars. It could be 8 bars or 2/4. Really, totally up to you. So, I'll count it as 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? That's bar 1, and then bar 2 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Either of those fingers actually there. And then third bar, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Let's do that bar again. Right. Now the last bar, which is a big slow down at the end here. Right. Starts with the A bass, beat 1, 1 and D bass, 2 and beat 3, 3, 4. Right. So I'll try and do it once more for luck.